Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Rayman 2 The Great Escape. We are going to the Echoing Caves. This is the level pretty much where you're pretty much at the midpoint of the game, pretty much. To be exact, I'm at 50.3% of the way there. Anyway, we see this henchman go through a door, and you see it has 4 things on it. Well, those 4 things actually need to be activated to actually open this door. So we need to find 4 switches in this level. However, I don't think I can show this because I never was able to pull it off. But this guy in the speedrun, what he did is he jumped like this and then he rolled through the door. Like he literally went through the door like that. I don't know if this is actually possible in the PC version. I saw him do it in the N64 version, so at least you know that now. And I just completely missed. And you died. Anyway, we need to, as I said, we need to find 4 switches. Here's number 1. There are basically 2 paths that you can take, and each path basically has 2 of the switches you can go for. So for one of these we have to go underwater. You don't have to go that much out of your way though, but you know. And then here we have switch number 2. That one was pretty simple. So you have nothing to say and I can go up again. And yeah, there's a plum, even though there's not this makes me think of the bad fiery levels of Doom, but thankfully we don't have to deal with it. Of course, the biggest issue of the last fire level we actually have to go through anyway in this part. Anyway, yeah, you got a big lump there. This place is mostly just. I think this level has only big lumps in it, if I remember correctly. And yeah, this thing will say that the door is closed by 4 switches, in case you couldn't tell already. Now this is a big lump that's really easy to miss. Don't go in this hole, instead turn around. You're probably still able to actually jump from here back onto this platform, but I never tried it before, but you probably can. Anyway, there's a henchman over there. And now we have a dead henchman. And there's a switch over there, and that's the... Hello? Thank you. Yeah, you can't really lock onto these switches, really. That's kind of what I found out. Okay. But you can hit this one while locking onto it, and it will make these platforms rise up, and you need to do that to get up. I don't know if you have to do it. I don't remember if the guy in the speedrun did it, but he probably did. Alright, then we'll go up here. These platforms will basically at a certain height, they will turn around and, well, then you just can't stand on them. I assume if you get on the propeller side of the platform, if you land on that, I think it's just a hazard kill, really. So that doesn't work. I don't know, I love this area. Like, I want to know what's like up there or something. Like, I don't know. Makes me just want to go there, and I was stuck on something there for a second, I don't know. Or like that you can go somewhere over here, but you really can, but it just feels like you should. And then behind this door is switch number 4. And yeah, it's all big lumps because the last one is over here. And this is how you get into the door, but if you try to do that glitch, you can just go through the door and and you're basically skipping this level entirely. Now, as funny as that would be, I would not be able to do that in a race either, because it's a 100% run. I could totally destroy this door with a shot, right? Nope. Even though it's a more powerful shot, well, or about as powerful, it still won't work. And this cage strangely gives you red lums, but I don't need them, so... This is where they want to teach you the powder keg launch thing. Like, this is where they intend you to use it, and I just missed that cage. Can I still get it? I want to get it before I get to that green lum, if I can help it. Okay, well, I'd rather just do that rather than having to redo the entire level, even though I'm pretty sure I could have gotten it from there anyway, so whatever. I guess this works too. Anyway, from here there are some lums that are around here, so you need to get those. And now we can progress. And this is going to be quite a thing. Follow this path of yellow lums. Oh, well, that is just kind of unexpected. This leads to Fairy Glade. Remember how I said that in this level you actually have to come from a different world in order to get the rest of the lums and cages? Well, this is how you do it. You go into the echoing caves and enter the Fairy Glade from here, and if you remember correctly, if you pay attention to my commentary, I said that this place had caterpillars in it, and this is just really annoying because you have to go over here where that bridge is, but instead you have to go all the way around, and I think there's no way to like glitch through that or something. But yeah, this is where the piranha was. You see those vines? That's where we are. You know, in relation to whatever. But I really hate that the small caterpillars are in this place because they just don't belong here. It's just completely out of place that they put them there. They're supposed to be in fiery areas, but no. And that first segment where the small caterpillars were coming up behind me, well, here it will happen no matter what. So to that I say, here we go again. Why? Oh my god. Yeah, here they... And this is especially annoying because at some point you have no choice but to let them go up in your face, because otherwise it's impossible to hit them. And oh my god, those eyes are just freaking me out. I'm not kidding. Good lord. Yeah, just get rid of my golden fist, see if I care. And if I fall into hazard, that is not a good idea either. It's up my face. Go away. Well, that just happened. Now I need to deal with it anyway. Okay, go away. Go away. Okay, that's weird. They never spawned. Okay, that's weird. In practice, when I killed myself on purpose there, they actually came back. Well, that's a relief. I guess that makes up for the fact that they did spawn on the first spot. Anyway, he gets Pyro to shoot this and whatever. And here's the last cage. And those have the two other lums in it, which is like totally jerkish that they do that, but oh well, die. Also said something I never mentioned about those enemies, those small caterpillars, is that the sound that they make is really annoying. Like it's like you're like sleeping during the night and you have those small minuscule bugs that just fly up to your face, and that just scares you and all that, and it's one of the reasons why summer is annoying, because I have to deal with them quite a bit lately. So well, I'm thankful that I'm through that, because now I don't need to worry about those kind of segments with small caterpillars anymore in the entire game, so thank God. Not to say that small caterpillars are gone forever now, because there will be several segments where I have to go through them, but those are much less nerve-wracking. Hi, Pirate! Goodbye, pirate. You're dead. Haha. Okay, anyway, over here there's a cage. That can be a bit easy to miss. And this one spawns red lumps, and these run out if you just touch them. And hitting that switch basically opens the gate for you to be able to go through this passageway. Otherwise, it probably won't work. You might be able to, but I don't think you should be able to. I missed a lum! No! That's no fair. I totally touched that, but the game has a wrong opinion once again. As long as I do it in a regular playthrough and then not in a race, because then I just can't afford it. Also, the camera's a bit glitchy here, because sometimes the water wants to go in the camera and kind of blacks out the screen a bit for some reason. Anyway, I think that's it. Yep. Because here's the last cage. And the last lum is right over there. Observe it. Observe it with your eyes. Okay, we're done. Yeah! Ooh! Ooh, pretty moon. Oh god, it's this ship. It's scary. Scary, man. You know what? I'm going to just continue because this is just 11 minutes right here. I might as well just do the next level. It's not like it's a really long one. Anyway. But I guess we can extend it by doing another one of these useless things. Because what the hell? Lois is probably going to take the same path as last time, so he's probably going to jump on lily paths in a circle pattern, which is totally unnecessary. Run faster! Run faster! I like how the spy-class pirate is like desperately trying to get up that hill, but he's not really doing so well. I guess it makes sense that it's a bit easier because you have to endure a bit longer. Okay, what do I get? So sometimes you also, I think in the latest levels in the game, like the very last ones, you can get a prize where you basically get both full health and golden fist, but once you get to the prize where you can get golden fists, it's much more worth, because you know it's more likely that you're going to have not have golden fists rather than full health. 33,524. No, so many. What is it? Your ferocity. He already has 2 masks. You idiotic fool! Go and get him back to me, dead or alive. Man, you scary, man. Very scary. And here we have one of these. This level is pretty much just dedicated to you running away from a ship. I mean, it's pretty much what all this level is about. But I don't know. This level reminds me of. I had Rayman 1, the actual disc, but I no longer have it. At least I don't think I do. It might be somewhere if I actually have it, but then it's going to be really tough to find it again. But that disc that I had of Rayman 1 came with a demo of Rayman 2. I don't know how many countries actually have that, because I don't really know if that was all for Europe or something. I don't really know for sure. But on that demo, like before you start the game, you have that picture that's pretty much like this. You like to be exact, I think Rayman is like around the corner of a mountain wall sort of thing, and he is like running away from a ship that looks exactly like this. I don't know, but that picture is just reminds me a lot of this level. Hurry, or else the pirates will win! And that thing is vibrating. Yeah, this ship will basically just shoot cannonballs pretty much constantly, and well, if you fall the whole time, it doesn't work. But there are certain spots on the bridge that the ship will destroy no matter what. So they basically get destroyed when you're on top of them. But when they just shoot regularly, they just shoot wherever you were standing last. So they pretty much miss you all the time. Like, though I missed. Okay, over here, hit the switch, otherwise you won't be able to progress, and there's last cage. And next level, and this level actually in the PS2 version, if I believe correctly, was actually part of the echoing caves instead of the precipice, which is kind of weird, but you know, this is still sort of part of a cave. Also in the PS... Also, a reason why I think the PS2 version is much better is because the PS2 version is just much more detailed. Like, it looks really, really good. And that makes me wonder why later remakes after the PS2 version never were like that, because that's just weird, because, you know, someone actually mentioned to this a couple days ago. As of this recording, but well, that just happened. I don't know what his name was. It was like Omega Metroid or something. He also mentioned that the DS version is the absolute worst game of the Rayman 2, the worst version of Rayman 2. And well, I did, truth to tell, I don't think I ever knew that the DS actually had a Rayman 2 game. That I might have known it, but I might have forgotten. But yeah, it does actually have a there is actually a DS version. And well, I saw a video of it, and well, it was all dedicated to glitches, and they are all glitches that aren't really supposed to be, you know, the kind of glitches you should see. Like if you have a gravestone, you can just walk through it for no reason. So that's weird, and the water in the game also looks very glitchy at times. I mean, that's like the things that I remember the most about the glitches that I saw. Oh yeah, and sometimes if the spider tries to land on the ground, it just goes through the ground instead, which is weird. I still think that the stupidest glitch is that the 1000th lum cannot be obtained the normal way, and well, I actually never mentioned about the 3DS version's 1000th lum in this walkthrough yet, so instead I'm gonna explain how stupid they were in the 3DS version when we actually get to the 1000th lum, because as I said, the 1000th lum can actually be obtained. It might sound crazy, but well, then again, I don't know if there's anyone left that doesn't know about it, because it's just such a known secret that it's like, is there anyone that actually doesn't know about it? It would be kind of crazy if Marnix didn't know about it, because that would just be weird. Then again, he also doesn't know how you can beat the final boss a stupidly easy way. Okay, this segment is like really epic, I have to say, because well, the idea is you're going to go down a pit, and it will actually not count as a hazard. You have to go all the way down, and you know, as boring as it might look, it's actually pretty epic. I mean, in what game do you get to go down such deep pits? Not very many, I would think. Now, still along the way, you have to deal with these helicopter bombs. And sometimes Rayman tends to just shoot downwards instead of straight forward, which kind of messes up your shooting. Also, if you're too high, the lums will not really go towards you. They will go towards you when you're close enough to them. But sometimes if you're too high, it actually gets to the point where you can't actually hit the helicopter bombs, which is a real pain. Here's also a speedrun tactic. Get hit by that one on purpose, and there you go. You can actually basically that speedrun tactic. Basically, what you do is you get hit on that last one on purpose by getting hit from behind, and it gives you a lot of forward momentum. So you can just land on the bridge easily. Also, the camera is a bit bad here, but not too bad. Okay, here we go. And here we're going to fight a mini-boss, and this mini-boss is actually kind of easily breakable, even when you don't mean to. I think this is the ninja they're talking about in Rayman 1, in the PS1 version, but this thing is stupidly easy, because the cannonballs that still are shooting at you, the pirate can... Okay, he's totally walking on air there, but oh well. But the cannonballs can actually just hit him and just pretty much annihilate him. Because if you just keep running away from him, it will kill him. You see that? If you just run away from him, it does like a third of its max HP, which is like, I don't know, 8 HP of damage or so. I mean, that's just lame, because they try to make the boss hard, but instead you can just make him get hit by cannonballs 3 times in a row and he's dead. So I don't know why they did that. I believe they fixed that in the PS2 version. There he was actually legitimately a challenge. But because the cannonballs can hit him too, it's just not challenging at all. Which is really disappointing, because this game is easy enough as it is. So I want to see some challenge in the game. And really, as far as I'm concerned, there are no points in the game that I consider to be a challenge. Also, this is another weird path because they're going all the way to the starting line. And then they're going back again. I don't even know what a spyglass pirate is at, but man, I don't remember this track being that long. I assume there are going to be even longer ones. No pun intended. Hurry! Trip! Yay! Okay, I was kind of glad that I made that. Because I didn't think I would. Okay, that took like way too long. But oh well. Okay, it's full health this time. Oh no, it's actually both. Okay, well that's nice. I guess when you're at the precipice, they start giving you both things at once. I don't know if that means that it will be for the rest of the levels too. I really don't know. I guess that's one of the few minor things that I just don't know. So, in the next part, we're going to the top of the world. And, probably in that part I'm gonna go through the knowledge of the world because I forgot to do it in the last part. It seems like every day of recording I just forget to do that, but oh well. It doesn't really matter anyway. Anyway, see you guys later.